Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Hope you are fine. This is 21st lecture of your progressive English Unit 4 Natural Disasters. Today our topic is the Yellow Empress flood and poetry wedding in the flood and also newspaper report. Open your book on page number 81. Here is the Yellow Empress flood. Ancient times. Ancient times mean कदीम ज़माना, पुराने ज़माने में. China knew the birth of heaven. Heaven उर्दू mean जन्नत. In the form of terrible mean खौफनाक, all-consuming flood. For longer the Yellow Empress, ruler of heaven, and had been caused sorrow and anger, ग़म व ग़ुस्सा, उर्दू mean ग़म व ग़ुस्सा, by the wicked mean naughty, उर्दू mean शरारती, ways of men on earth. At last he came to feel that only the severest punishment, यानी सख्त जो punishment है, would succeed in bringing the normal world back to its senses, and as the instrument of punishment he chose to send down endless torrential flood. Torrential flood Urdu means सख्त नागवार. Torrential flood rains. The cruel mean zalim. The cruel and vindictive spirit of water, Kong Kong, was placed in charge. Kong Kong carried out his duties without mercy. Without mercy mean बगैर रहम करम के. Now come on, second paragraph. First, the rain pained the people in their houses, making it impossible to go out in the field. Path turned into quagmires. Quagmires Urdu means dal. Pools formed in every hollow mean khokla. Soon whatever was not under the shelter mean pana, was soaked mean gila होना, through and rotted mean गलने सड़ने का अमल. Stalks of grain, piles of fodder, piles mean ढेर, piles of fodder mean चारे के ढेर, all were useless after a few days of the rain. Holes appeared in the filmy touches of huts Urdu mean झोंपड़ी, and the people shivered and moaned. Urdu mean गम और दर्द का इजहार करना. Mount with cold and hunger, यानी भूख और ठंड से उनका बुरा हाल था, उनको तकलीफ थी. Now come on third paragraph. Then one after another the river broke their banks. The dwellers mean किसी जगह के रहने वाले बाशिंदे. The dwellers in the plains and valleys and all who lived by the lake or seashore saw the water surge Urdu mean जोर से लाना towards them or slowly rise at their feet. Many went no further than the roof of their hut before the water overtook them. The rest made for the hills there to seek shelter in caves dug. Water overtook them. The rest made for their hills there is to seek shelter in caves dug out of the wind blown soil. Some even copied the birds and made rough nests for themselves in the topmost branches of trees. Anything, anywhere to reach a height, to be out of reach of the swirling, menacing water. Menacing water Urdu mean पानी का चक्कर. Menacing water Urdu mean पानी का चक्कर. Carts and chariots no longer had any value. Everyone wanted a boat, and the boat builders were day and night. Every man became a fisherman, यानी हर बंदा जो था वो fisherman बन गया. For meat was no longer to be had. Every woman searched all day for a tree with leaves or bark on it that her family could eat. यानी कुछ भी नहीं था खाने के लिए. And all there was to drink. Now that the wells and streams had disappeared, यानी जो पानी जो पीते थे तो वो wells जो कुएँ थे और streams नदियाँ थी वो गायब हो गई. Disappeared mean गायब होना. Was the brackish mean खारा पानी, मड्डी कीचड़ वाला, muddy water of the flood itself. Now come on next paragraph. terrible indeed असल में was the birth of the yellow emperor, but there was one spirit who looked down on the world of men and was moved to pity. Pity mean them by their plight. Plight Urdu mean खतरनाक सूरत हाल. Plight. This was Khun, the grandson of the yellow emperors. ये जो ख्युन था ये grandson था of the yellow emperor. A spirit known to men in the form of a white horse. Khun could not bear to stand idly by and watch such suffering, but when he pleaded mean खुश करना, pleaded with the ruler of heaven, यानी जन्नत के जो रूलर थे उससे खुश हुए, his grandfather to withdraw mean वापसी, withdraw the flood of his anger. विड्रा द फ्लड ऑफ हिज एंगर, यानी उसने अपना वो जो एंगर वाला फ्लड रहा था उसकी वापसी हुई. हिज प्ली वॉज रिफ्यूज. द पनिशमेंट वॉज नॉट येट कम्प्लीट. ख्यून लेफ्ट द imperial मीन शाही, imperial presence and stood wrapped मीन मुकम्मल शुदा, in distress and perplexity उर्दू मीन उलझन, इस तरह, यानी वो मुकम्मल जो था उसमें स्ट्रेस में आ गया और इस तरह और बेचैनी किसी सिचुएशन में आ गया. नाउ कॉमन लास्ट पैराग्राफ. एज ही स्टूड देयर एट अ लॉस ही सॉ टू क्यूरियस मीन शौकीन creatures मीन मखलूक मेकिंग देयर वे टूवर्ड्स him. One was the owl and one was a black tortoise, and they were helping one another along. What problem is causing you such distress, great spirit? Asked the owl. I am filled with pity for the suffering humanity. Suffering humanity mean जो दुखी इंसानियत है. Suffering humanity, replied Khun, and yet I do not know how their world is to be freed mean आज़ाद होना from the great flood, यानी किस तरह ये great जो इतना बड़ा flood है किस तरह से आज़ाद हो. Now we will do question answer, that is on page number 82. You have to write question on your own self. I am teaching you your answers. First question answer is, he came to feel that only the severest punishment would succeed in bringing the mortal world back to its senses, and as the instrument of his punishment he chose to send down endless torrential flood rains. Second question answer is, Khung was the cruel and vindictive spirit of water and was placed in charge. He carried out his duties without mercy. Third question answer is, the flood pained the people in their houses, making it impossible to go out into the field path, turned into quagmire holes formed in every hollow. Fourth question answer is, many went to no further than the roof of their hut before the water overtook them. The rest made for the hills there to seek shelter in caves dug out of the wind-blown soil. Some even copied the birds and made rough nests for themselves in the topmost branches of trees. Anywhere to reach a height to be out of reach of the swirling, menacing water. Question number 5 answers is, Khun left the imperial presence and stood trapped in distress and perplexity. Question number 6 answer is, he was filled with pity for the suffering humans, and yet he do not know how their world is to be freed from the great flood. On page number 83, here are proverbs. On page number 83, here are proverbs you have to do. This proverb is a well-known traditional saying without giving the wise advice, or which contains a truth, its meaning is not always immediately clear, and you often have to think hard about what it means. मीन के जो प्रोवर्ब्स होते हैं इनकी मीनिंग्स क्लियर नहीं होती है और इनको सोचने में जो है टाइम लगता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल हेयर आर सम वर्ड्स on page number 83. You can see hails brings frost in its tail. Every cloud has a silver lining. Lightning never strikes in the same place twice. It never rains but it pours.